Engineers are people who hold specialized skills and knowledge in devising and constructing machinery and structures. Archaeological discovery of tools such as the lever, wheel, and pulley suggests that engineering already existed in the ancient era. During the Middle Ages, new inventions such as automated musical instruments developed in the Muslim world, and water mills driven by the rise and fall of tides began appearing, which coincided coincided with the beginning of mathematics being used by artisans. Following on from this, during the Renaissance, British engineer Thomas Survey invented the first engine based on the pressure cooker developed by French inventor Denis Papin. The invention was subsequently refined and became an enormous impetus for the Industrial Revolution. In modern times, the term engineer is ubiquitous. The term encapsulates vastly different specializations, including aerospace, aerospace, and marine engineers, who mainly handle vehicles, mining engineers who focus on mineral extraction, and software engineers who design and develop software. Hold. This tablet is too big for me to hold in one hand. Can you hold on to my backpack? I'll be back in a sec. Hold me tight. We are going to hold an event in Sapporo next week. Sorry for holding you up for going home. Devise. I've devised a strategy to win us this game. Tool. There are so many study tools that you can download for free. Lever. It's very easy to get the lid of the bottle if you use a lever. Leverage. I don't have enough leverage to guarantee you a job at my workplace, but I can at least try to get you an interview. I think you can leverage the skills you have to make more money in a different field. Wheel. I can't believe the front wheel of my new bike is already bent. Let's use what we've got rather than re- reinvent the wheel. Reinvent the wheel. Wheel. Hmm. I saw a giant flock of birds waiting in the sky this morning, and it was kinda scary. Fury. This pulley system makes moving these crate onto the ship so much easier. Era. Era. Japan introduced a constitution for the first time in its history during the Meiji era. Middle. How well off is China's middle class? Sorry, I'm in the middle of something. Can I give you a call later? How did we get lost in the middle of now here? Instrument. Do you play any musical instruments? This online conversation platform has been instrumental in improving students' English. Muslim. Europe's Muslim population has been rising year after year. Fall. There was a bit of a fall in sales, but our profit actually increased thanks to the new product line. The man was really drunk and fell from the balcony, but he somehow didn't get hurt. Tide. Do you know that tides are caused by the gravitational interaction between Earth and the Moon? Coincide. The rain always seems to coincide with the weekends. What a coincidence. Artisan. Japanese artisans are admired all over the world for their outstanding craftsmanship. Follow. More information will follow soon. The details are as follows. Can you follow up on this with the client? Just follow me. I'll show you where my office is. His explanation was a bit difficult to follow. I ran into the interviewer at the station following the interview. Renaissance. Gothic architecture is experiencing a bit of Renaissance right now. Engine. Content is like a growth engine for your blog, so you should try to write useful posts rather than increase the number of articles. Pressure. Even when he's under a lot of pressure, he's great at controlling his emotions. Do you want to come to my party tonight? It was a bit last minute, so no pressure. Subsequently, I bought some new golf balls just last week, but subsequently lost all of them over the weekend. Enormous. The restaurant always serves an enormous amount of food. Impetus. This vocabulary book will surely give impetus to your English studies. Ubiquitous. 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 Cashless payment is so ubiquitous. in China. Some places don't even accept cash. This Christmas song is heard ubiquitously, ubiquitously, ubiquitously in the Christmas song is heard ubiquitously in November and December. I think the ubiquity of knowledge is making people with good memories less valuable. Vasti. His vastly experienced in a lot of different industries, so I think he'll be a great condition to the team. It's true that she has a vast amount of money, but that doesn't mean she'll never run out. Marine. I'm really interested in marine life, so it's a shame that I never learned how to swim. Handle. Handle. You should delete your browsing history before you let someone else handle your smartphone. Wash your hands before you handle food, okay? Handling customer complaints is the last thing I want to do at work. Vehicle. This driver's license lets me drive all kinds of vehicles. You should use your company as a vehicle for growing yourself. Mining. Our electricity bill this month was ridiculous, and we found out that it was because my brother was doing Bitcoin mining in his room. What are those people mining for? I don't think there's nothing there. Mineral. I heard that this water has minerals in it that are great for your health. During my research for this assignment, I found these marvelous instructions that captured my attention. They detail how to build a catapult. Can we build a functioning prototype using these instructions, or are they forged? I don't think they are fake. However, let's consider a few factors before we rush ahead and start construction. Any thoughts? Well, there's a risk of that it won't be able to take as much strain as the diagram suggests. To negate this, I'll build a model with smaller proportions and test it in a supervised facility. I'll clear the area near the catapult as well as during the test phase. In case its expected flight range is exaggerated. Also, you could steam mine. Also, you could streamline the building process by removing the superfluous gears. Check with the faculty head as well to make sure they have no objections and that we haven't overlooked anything. Assignment. Marvelous. Capture. Forge. Fake. Rush. Sort. Strain. Negate. Proportion. Supervise. Facility. Phase. exaggerate, exaggerated, superfluous, superfluous, superfluous. I think including James on our team is a bit superfluous. Gear, faculty, objection, overlook. We stayed at a hotel room that overlooks a river and some mountains. It was amazing.